as an offensive lineman, y'all gotta y'all's offensive line.
I know Swift's like,
What's
let me give you the ball
on the sneak.
Oh, shoot!
Brotherly
like I said,
shove.
technique. As you can see, everybody else is trying to do it in the league. Nobody can do it like us. Nobody can do it like
they
us.
show the side angle, and it's like Jason Kelsey's like crown of his helmet is like on the ground. He's just bear crawling. It's impressive because like we've tried to do it, and like I feel like in college we're the closest as it's gonna get to that, and it's not even near as close to looking as what they do.
Athens got them boys playing pretty good ball. Anyway, I love you, son. Go Dawg.
So before tonight's episode, it would be amazing if you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, also leave a comment. My guy hasn't worn shorts in like 3 weeks now, so it shouldn't be any more comments on my guy's shorts. I've taken over. I don't have my Uggs on this week. I kind of try to put some shoes on because I just been looking at them like, dang.
At least you aren't like Goede.
I just like I don't give about my
Goede
life.
used to wear straight flip flops and just toes out on camera.
Okay, I feel a little bit better now. 'Cause I in my defense, I didn't watch it a lot when Goede was on, so I didn't know his like day to day like his go to outfit. So it's like mine was just like the Uggs, sweatpants, because it's like that's what my Thursday is. Yeah. I don't really do anything all day until I got to be at the facility. So I'm just sitting at the house and like what I throw on is what I end up.
I'm not gonna lie, I go to sleep, I wake up, Annabelle's at the house, I'm like, hey, throw me some clothes on the bed. I take a shower, walk in the room, put them on, go about my day. Whatever she wants me to wear that day, that's what I'm wearing.
So that's early. Like you started that early.
Yeah.
Hey, must be nice.
Yeah, it's just like whatever. And then I just pick the shoes to according.
You got Zip running around, just running through your legs.
Yeah, Zip's being Zip. He dressed up as a shark for Halloween.
How was that?
I hated it, but I got a picture.
I bet he was happy to get out of that thing.
Yeah, he actually got out of himself.
Oh, that's right.
I'll let you introduce him.
So this is my guy. He held down the back end of our defense for a couple years, man. I actually got some time to spend some quality time with Kelee, get to learn him, get to know who he was. Shoot, man, I love him to death. He's one of our 4 teammates with the Eagles now. Mm-hmm. Shoot, Mr. Kelee Ringo, Mr. Pick-Six himself. We owe the first national championship to this guy. I feel like, Mr. Ringo here. We probably would only be sitting on one of them, but it's always good to have you back. When you walked in the facility the other day, man, my face lit up. It's always happy to see my guys, man. Just seeing y'all prospering and doing y'all's job, man. So kudos to that. But today with us, we got Mr. Kelee Ringo.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for having me. It's family. Every single time I come back here, I want to be around you guys. Just feel that energy, feel that vibe, just being with you guys in the locker room. Just chilling, just talking about whatever it is. So man, just what Georgia's just been able to do for me, man. It's really opened my eyes as well as just going to the NFL, play with guys like Nakobe and Jordan, and just building that relationship of here and how much easier it was to go to the NFL. Things like that, man. But Georgia always be a part with me, and I love you guys, man. That's what I do it for.
For sure, appreciate it.
How's the transition been from college to the league so far?
Man, I would definitely say life hit me. I would say after a couple of weeks being in the season, man, of course, how young I am. You just turned 21 and actually still being 20 when I was drafted into the NFL. I was like, man, of course, this is everything I dreamed of, but continue to just grow in the league and just seeing the way that professionals actually carry themselves, with me just, just looking at guys like I'm playing with guys that are 10 years, 13 years older than me. And just going in there and actually realizing, like, this is my job. I go home, whatever I do with my hobbies, and then I wake up and I go to work, and it's not just specifically football, so just be able to grow in that aspect and just realize, man, it's a privilege.
You said, like, playing with all those guys from here. Do you think that made your transition to that easier?
Yeah, for sure. I was going over to Kobe's Jordan house a good amount when I was first there, before I even got my house originally, because, it was a big switch. I was like, I'm actually going to be moving to Philly. When you're moving out of state to a new place, like, obviously not necessarily by myself, but I was moving to the house on my own, and but also having the guys right there at the same time, it made it a lot easier. Like, just going to the house, just kicking it, just doing normal things that we would be doing at Georgia, so.
Yeah, I seen like a couple of videos, y'all all packed in the car. Yeah. Just like y'all back on campus.
Exactly.
Like
the best way.
I know being up there and just being around new guys, but is it How was the locker room, so to speak? Because you know how it was here with us. Like everybody gonna throw jokes. Like you got to have real thick skin to be around the facility. How was it being up there?
Me being myself, when I first went there, I was trying to find the people that were like that as well. You know, that I could relate to. Of course, just being from Washington and then going to high school in Arizona and coming to Georgia and going to the Northeast, man. I've seen a lot of different type of personalities, you know. So I feel like I can get along with a great amount of people, you know. So man, just spending a few jokes here and there, you know, just making things a little bit more fun at the same time, you know. Jordan Davis is going to continue to be himself, you know, man. He's one of the head guys for doing that, you know. So it's always great energy, you know, and I feel like having it that way, like, it makes it a lot easier going through tough times.
For sure. What would you say, like, the biggest, like, difference between college ball and NFL ball?
I feel like the speed of the game, everything happens so fast. I feel like the details mean so much more. Everybody's big, fast, strong. A lot of guys run 4.3s at different positions. You see Nolan just ran a 4.39 at the combine. It's like, what, like, he's in the box, you know? So, man, I would say as little as it seems, man, like, you could be one step away from making a play, but if you line up with the wrong foot, in the wrong place, like, that could be the reason why you don't make that play, you know? So, man, just be on top of your details because, of course, you can be the fastest, you can be the strongest, but I feel like the guys that have those little minute details.
So it's like the margin of error is just
man, huge game, man. We just played against Dallas. Dallas, the guy's other knee was hit the ground before his knee hit inside the touchdown, and that was the difference in the game. And just like that.
It's crazy because you hear about it all the time, like people talking about like high school to college. You first get here and you're like, this is a different kind of game. And it's the same thing when you get up there.
Right. Yes, man. There's really levels to everything, man. Like, that's the best way I can say. There's levels to this for sure, man.
Because you got to think, like,
crazy.
Everybody in the league almost was probably like one of the better players on their team. Like every week in college, you play a college team who's got some guys that aren't as good and some guys that are really good, and it's just like every week you're going against the best of the best.
So even here, we say we've seen some of the best leaders like Nolan's and the Kobe's, the Stettel at times, the said. How is it playing with Jalen Hurts, the Fletcher Coxes, the Jason Kelce's? How have they made your transition easier? Slay, how have they made your transition easier coming into the league from college?
As you mentioned, having guys like Slay, actually someone and being in your room, being around him every single day, learning those little tips and getting things from him. Of course, guys like Jason as well. With them being much older as well, man, those guys are grown, man. Those guys have kids, etc. You know, so I feel like their leadership role, I feel like it's felt just a little bit more with just out vocal and like no problem with continue to be themselves no matter who it is, with coaches, just in general, man. I feel like just the more genuine you are as a person, the more I can respect you as a, you know. So the more you continue to do that, yeah.
When I watch the mic'd ups, I see Jalen always gets like the last piece of the locker room talk. Like, is that just something that the team kind of like just gives him, or is that just him? That's how he is all the time.
That's how he is all the time since the day I stepped foot in there. You know, after every lift, before practices, after practices, you know, things like that, man. And also there's other guys like Brandon Graham,
PG,
and Lane Johnson. A couple other leaders do the same thing, you know. But man, those guys are great leaders, and I feel like it's been shown for the past 2 years.
Yeah, as an offensive lineman, y'all gotta y'all's offensive line.
I know Swift's like,
let me give you the ball on the sneak.
Oh, shoot!
Brotherly
like I said,
shove.
technique. As you can see, everybody else is trying to do it in the league. Nobody can do it like us. Nobody can do it like
they
us.
show the side angle, and it's like Jason Kelce's like crown of his helmet is like on the ground. He's just bear crawling. It's impressive because like we've tried to do it, and like I feel like in college we're the closest as it's going to get to that, and it's not even near as close to looking as what they do. Because I think every time we've ran a sneak like that, we're 100% on it. But like you watch us do it and you watch y'all do it, it's a world's difference.
It's a unit. Every single time they snap the ball, like it'll start out even at first, and then like less than 2 seconds later, the power will just move forward, and it's like, where's the power coming from? Type. No, but
y'all do a good job of letting Jalen like find like the soft spot. As soon as he hits it, everybody's just pushing.
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they're pushing. Yeah.
It probably helped to have a quarterback squatting 600 pounds doing that too.
He squats almost 200 more pounds than me.
Yeah,
that is insane.
Yeah, I remember those videos when he was at Bama, and it was like after practice, he's still in cleats in his pants, sitting there squatting like 500 after practice for reps.
Him and Derek is the same.
Yeah, I was
After games, I seen the video of Jalen Hurts squatting and lifting. after Oklahoma began.
That is crazy.
How was camp? Like you know how we always talk about camp like the hardest time, but how was the NFL, your first NFL camp?
It was definitely pretty tough. I definitely would say it wasn't anything like college though. College is gonna break you down like no other, especially here. I can tell you 100%.
I'm glad somebody was saying it. Not just us.
Every other day I was sitting there like, man, this is pretty tough, but it's nothing like college. Like I'm definitely glad to be here, you know. But of course it's a grind, you know, running the playbook, going against the best guys, the best of the best every single day, you know. So it's real competitive. A lot is expected of everybody, you know.
Who was that guy that gave you that like oh shit during camp?
Yeah.
AJ was.
Yeah, AJ and Smitty. Yeah, Devontae Smith for sure. Yeah, couple of a little one here. I was like, okay, yeah, this is you know, because no, like you can be right there and bro's still gonna be able to, you know, and like that's why they get paid too.
That's
you know, so
better. Like
exactly,
you're not going against anybody like in a game. You're going against the best every day. In fact,
Exactly.
like AJ's gonna bully you. Devontae's gonna come here.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
You're going against the best every single day, and I feel like it's just nothing different from college. Like you seen like George, come on, bro.
AD, same thing.
AD, come on, like,
Bro, what? Okay,
like you're just used to it. So at this point, you just now you're just learning the playbook and just getting your feet wet. Yeah.
exactly.
I've heard from a lot of people say like NFL camp's more like mental than like, because if you're not physical, you're not going to be there. In the first place. It's like it's a known thing that you're a physical person.
100%.
But would you agree with that it's like more of a mental thing?
Yeah, I would definitely say the meetings are a little bit longer, and like you're gonna have to pick up a lot more information and you're able to display it like faster, you know, and it definitely a great 10. So.
I remember just getting to college and them throwing that whole playbook at us. And we're sitting there, we're on Zoom meetings because me and you came during COVID, but we're on Zoom meetings, and I'm sitting there like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Because it's all the same like stuff. It's just worded differently.
Different words.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's like you got to be able to process that like that, and it's like, and I feel like definitely up there, there's like no room for error.
No, the thing is here is that Kirby's in a he's in a well right away, but over there they're like, get him out of there. They ain't gonna say nothing, bro. Like it's so cutthroat. It's so much of a business, bro. If you're not going to this person's going to this person's, we'll bring somebody. Man, what? That's crazy. I mean, no word said, bro. It's straight business. There's no reason for me to even yell it. Like, this is your job, bro. You're either gonna get the job done or you're not. Right. And it's like I had to learn that so fast. I'm like, wow, this is really, you know. So I come not every day I come to work. It's like, bro, like I'm trying to make something, you know. So
how JC been? Like just like everybody. I know everybody just not like you see it so much on TV. Like you've been with them for years, but them like how did they like what was the reactions from people like just during camp and just him being him?
Yeah. JC's always gonna be him, as you said before. There was a lot of times even here I'm like, JC, like how are you not trying that hard and you're still doing the things that you're doing? He just sits there and laughs. And like there's times where we'll be at practice or something like that, and like he'll completely like just one-on-one effortlessly and just turn around and just start laughing. It's like, bro, like when he's really on some bro, like I'm trying to be the best I can be whenever it is, bro, like man, the sky's the limit for bro. Like it's really crazy. And this is his first like what?
I think I know that part of it better than anybody. We'll be watching film and just like what he's doing is so effortless. Like to a point, it makes you feel bad about yourself. Like, and then it makes me happy to see him doing that to somebody that's not me. Sometimes
he's on my team. He's on my team.
But you gotta feel good because you know he going against that for what 2.5 years, 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
Like that was like a lot of your development. Like him, Vontae, JD.
Yeah, it was like either like I gotta get better, or I'm gonna keep getting my ass kicked kind of thing. But like there was times in films where we'd be watching film, whatever, and JC would do something that was just like freak of nature, like something, and Coach Searles look at me, he's like, well, that sucks. Next play, I'm like, what do I do about that, Coach? Like, how do I stop that? He's like, don't block Jalen Carter. Next play. I'm like, yep, appreciate it.
It's real. What's the difference from a game day perspective from college to the league?
Man, I would say everything's so much more independent. We'll have more of our meetings the day before, man, but the day of it's like we've had our walkthroughs, we've got all our meetings, we've done everything that we need to do, you know. So like at the time that you need to be there, like on the home game, be there a couple hours before the game, earlier that day or earlier that morning, whatever the time the game is, and you're on your own. You get your way to the game, you park at the game, and you leave. Much different, yeah, because we stay at the hotel and everything like that. Of course, at home games you stay at the hotel as well, but you still drive yourself to the game. Like, we don't go together to the game. Yeah. So,
You'll stay at a nice hotel?
Yeah.
Better than Georgia Center?
What's the food?
What's the food talking about?
It's better. It's better for sure, but nothing crazy different. Like, we still got this. We still got the steaks, everything like that, man. The vegetables, man. Like nothing crazy, nothing crazy. I wish it was just like butts.
So I've heard away games are really different. How are those?
Man, compared to
like college, like I've heard places, like some places will get there early and like their players like just go see their family like the day before, stuff like that.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't say it's even too different. Besides the fact that if you want to go with your family somewhere like for a certain little window, if you wanted to relax with your family in the lobby or something like that, man. But I would say we get there, we have our meetings and everything like that, and then we have like a 2-hour window right before bed check, and we gotta, So I feel like it's not too far away.
Y'all able to leave the hotel?
Just a little bit, yeah. But
it's what, week 10 now? What's been your favorite trip so far?
Man, including the game?
Yeah.
I would say LA. I would say LA. Yeah, playing in SoFi again for sure. Really getting the feeling actually being there after, the last time we were there. Got a good dub, so I was definitely expecting to win out there. But man, playing there in the daytime, of course with it being closed and everything like that, so I feel like that was the best part.
I hated that stadium. I don't know about y'all. Why? That turf was awful.
I liked it.
I felt my knees and my ankles halfway through the second quarter. That happened like the day we practiced there before. I was like, I woke up next morning, I was like, I am sore. And I didn't know what it was. And then like once it started happening during the game, I was like, it's got to be this turf.
Yeah.
It was killing me.
That's how I feel like some days, like during when we're in the indoor, like it's just like, bro.
Nothing like with my foot, like after having surgery and everything, like transitioning from like grass to turf and like cold to hot all the time, drives my foot crazy.
That's the thing. Like when you have like injuries like that, it's like the nature of the beast. Like it's gonna be sore. It's gonna
like Saturday, it's gonna be raining. My foot's gonna fall like it has a heartbeat in it.
It's raining.
It's supposed to rain on Saturday.
I hope it's a fluke. Like I hope it's like a Tennessee last year. Like it's like sunny most of the day, and then just.
I will say our fans, when it started raining last year, that place got rocking.
Well, it was lit.
I was like, it's raining. People are about to start like heading out. Nah.
We were stopping them too, boy.
They got louder. What would you say like a couple of your favorite memories from Georgia were?
One, I'd probably say our first national championship. Yeah, the 41, that 41 year feeling, that feeling of like even of me. Now, even before I even signed with UGA, after I did, I still felt the pain of 2017. So I was like, bro, like I want to come here and win, bro. Like I want to get over that hump. I want to, So I feel like winning that first national championship was really one of my best feelings. I would say, also, man, that Ohio State game. Nobody. That was a huge one. Yeah, those two, to be honest.
I remember when you caught that pick, I was like I'd just gotten off my knee scooter from having surgery, and they were like, "Yeah, you can't do anything. Like you can just walk or whatever." You caught that pick. I started running.
But everybody,
I got like 30 yards. I felt like, oh man, this started to hurt a little bit.
I see somebody was like, people standing on the bench, like the big silver bench. I'm talking about. It's a picture. Somebody like is jumping off the bench like to run. I'm like, bro.
Wait. Speaking of,
that was the first thing. That was one of the first things I see when we came here. No, yeah.
But have you seen that car that literally has it on the side?
Yes, yeah.
That, like, okay,
the first time I seen
talk about that. You probably haven't talked about it a lot. Like the aftermath of like seeing people's cars like that, seeing people like have tattoos of that exact moment. Like, how does that make you feel as a person and as a player?
Man, honestly. First, I wouldn't say it felt just really good just to see how much people really support us, as well as just me being able to be a part of UGA, I feel like just be able to represent them and just be able to put the smiles on the people's faces that have waited for moments like that for their entire lives, and like people really said like really cried about what we're able to do on that field, I feel like just be able to bring that joy to those people, it warms my heart.
So. True, like Drew Rock, man. I go back to when we lost the SEC championship.
Man.
Like, he just hearing him cry and in the locker room because he couldn't get over the hump of beating Bama. Like, it just made us want, like, that. No matter who we played that next game, they were going to get it.
Yes.
Like, and it just so happened to be Michigan. Like we were on a tear to like they whoever it was, they were going to get it. Like
I remember watching them practice after the SEC championship. I was like, hey, these boys on one.
We were and we was in Miami. We was hot. Practices was
they were tough.
I was playing basketball.
lucky Mo.
Did you ever think about going down?
What's up, Mo? Damn, I didn't see Mo right there.
Did you ever think about going down after you caught that?
Nah, no chance. No chance. As soon as I caught it, I was like, "Oh, this is backyard football." Yeah, it definitely turned it into use. I didn't hear nobody. I didn't think about nothing. As soon as I caught it, like I hit the ground and I froze, and like everybody looked at me, and I was like, "Yeah, we're going." It's
Coach Smart was on the sideline. Like,
yeah,
it's like no, go.
I knew one thing though. I knew everybody was gonna block for me. We were right out there for each other
and getting blown up.
Man,
bro, Jai Hall came.
The thing is,
nowhere.
I know, but the thing is, I seen him, and that's why I didn't even try to speed up because I knew he wasn't gonna make it to me. But like I was like, still lay you down, like putting your body out there like that. No question. He did put his body out there, man. He's a record type of guy for sure. He's a record.
So do you still watch any college games? You still watch?
I watch you guys.
Really?
Yeah. I be talking crazy over there too at the games on Saturdays because we're in the hotel.
Yeah.
Or when you guys are playing games. So yeah, I'll be over there.
So it's like
For sure.
I know when most of the time when y'all are teammates. Y'all teams playing each other, like, is there a lot of, like, trash talk during the week, stuff like that?
Exactly. Yeah. My team beats your team. You're going to have to wear this gear for these few days and something like that. Yeah.
All that. With all the y'all up there, I know y'all
100%. We be harassing them, boy. The Floridas, well, yeah, all that. All the Auburns, man, you know it. No, I can't wait. I can't wait to the playoffs, too, whoever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talking that.
So, Tate, recap on Mizzou week. How you feel we played as a unit?
Like offensively?
Yeah.
We got the job done. We were really we were not efficient on first down at all. They did a lot of things to mess with that, pressured a lot, moved, stunted every play almost, which
6 is a huge
that's a
and I'm not a huge human. But dude, I looked across on field goal and I'm just like, it was kind of like a Darnell moment. It was like, bro, why are you this big?
He's big. He's strong. That's the first person I've ever played that has been able to get a hold of the back of my shoulder pad when I'm blocking them. He bulled me, and I'm extended, and he gets a hold of the back of my shoulder pad and snatches me and swims over me. I was like, okay. I was like, this dude he was long. He's just big and strong. He had a good bull rush. He could play the run. He's a good player.
Yeah.
But they had smaller guys inside that were just there. They were smaller and thicker guys, just slanted a lot. And
I had said something to him. I think it was like punt safe, and like I was rushing, and I jumped at him, and I kind of got in his way and shielded him. Look at Thor. But I kind of got in his way and shielded him from running down the field. He was like, "Man, get your big ass out the way." I'm like, "Bro, come on." But that's the fun part, just being out there
and we hated them. Our offensive line hated them. You knew that.
Yeah,
we hated
just because the year prior,
the year prior. Yeah, you know about that.
Yeah.
Our offensive line hates them.
I tell people all the time, going to Missouri is always hard to play.
I was surprised how loud it was.
Everything, because it's so close. Their student section was behind right where the D line was sitting.
Yes.
So everything they were saying, we heard. And then they had the little the fire truck over there. Boy, that thing got loud.
I didn't even know that Vanderbilt was that close.
Oh yeah, Vanderbilt's always that close.
I feel like it was just always quiet because they were just never close.
Yeah. So then it's most of the time it's all Georgia.
Oh yeah.
And now that they're getting all that construction done, bro,
they're trying to make
their student. I'm sure y'all saw the video.
Yeah.
Their student section was like right here where our offensive line was sitting, and if his Rose came over and was talking about how the score shouldn't be.
Yeah. I see that video. I seen that video.
And there was some girl. She was like, "But it is."
Yeah.
We were all we all shot our head up there.
Rara, I was like, what? Well, I seen that video.
Hey, Rara. He just doesn't doing it in practice.
Give me that off your head, sir. No, can't have it.
I'm telling you, if there's any contested catch, I want rah getting it thrown.
I know he had it at Mississippi.
And the Missouri game, he did it again when they jumped. We got a free play.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Carson said, "I find rah."
no cap. But lad just keeps doing lad things.
Yeah.
Like, what was the hardest thing about covering lad when you was here that you could say?
Man, he's sneaky fast and he has that wiggle. He knows how to work with his releases. He knows receivers. He doesn't want to get touched, and if he doesn't let you touch him, like it's kind of hard to stop him. You know? Yeah. With that sneaky quickness, and that explosiveness, man. Like he lines up against you, and you're like, bro, who's this? You know what I mean? And like use the and it's like, okay, yeah, you know. So
We got another one in the Broy.
no, yeah, I heard about it.
Kelee.
What was his name again?
Will Taylor.
He's a freshman this year.
Yeah.
Where's he from?
I don't know. I'm talking about dirty.
Hey, you remember how Ladd used to look against when he was on scout?
Yeah. He's one of them on scout.
Every day on film.
He's going
Coach Smart's like, Will Taylor? Going it again.
Everything.
What about Zed?
He's been fast. You know, he's a little banged up, but just fast, getting open. Isaiah Reeves, the little walk on.
Yeah.
He's been snapping too. Lojo's finally coming back.
You know, I'm proud of Mews, bro.
Dude, yeah.
I'm proud of Mews, bro. Our first night of year, Mews was one of those guys on scout that was just giving us hell, man. Him and Logan Johnson.
Yeah.
Him and Logan Johnson.
Yeah, Lojo before he tore his.
Yes, bro. Yes.
I told him, I was like, is it bad that my expectation, like, in my head for you every time you catch a kick or a punt?
Score! Is this score? Every time.
Every time you catch it, don't fair catch. I'm like, oh, he gone.
He's so shifty, bro.
Give that man give him one crease and it's over.
He told me, he was like, I think like half the part why I'm so good at it is people lose me behind everybody.
Yeah.
And I was like, probably. But yeah, he's shifty.
I remember first seeing his picture up on the in the locker room. You know, the banners above our locker room.
He looks
just like that.
big.
I thought he was a big DN, bro. I swear.
I thought, because you know he looked like Mekhi. He like Mekhi with a beard. I'm like, what is this? He walked to his locker. I'm like, they don't match.
Because it was like zoomed in up kind of.
Exactly.
He didn't have the dread. Yeah, like a big old fro. And like,
it's just
like this. Like this picture don't match you.
I remember thinking the same exact thing about his locker picture. I thought he was a big guy.
Man, there was some days where just like, bro, he's just so fast, bro. I think it was when we were gonna play Wanda Robinson.
Yeah,
he was the best scout for him because bro, was built just like him, bro. The plays that they was running,
he was hiding behind the stacks.
Man, bro, what? He was giving us hell in practice. I remember that.
If you were Nas, would you have scored?
Yes. No. Yes. And I have video of person I would have. It's from high school, but I scored. He just like it was like a car running out of gas. Like he gave that burst. And it was just like
bro, we started. Bro, we told him. I said, bro, like you were running in cement, bro.
I was like, if I'm gonna get that opportunity, I don't care how many drives I scored.
As a defensive lineman, that's what you like. Those you dream of those. Like it was a lollipop. Oh, I would have broke my GPS trying to score. I would have broke that. And I ain't even fast. But I would have broke my GPS.
That penalty they threw on Smile was BS.
Talk about. I despise playing Missouri. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll be over there. Basically this week, I'll be over there. Hey, Ref, don't be over there calling on.
We got a couple freshmen that are characters.
Daniel, he act just like him. I'm like, bro, get away from him. Don't. I'm on train. Don't do that.
Nah,
Jordan's just he act like Drewski.
He sounds like Drewski.
But he's getting doing that. I'm like, bro, why are you doing that?
Somebody told him that he chose the wrong profession. He gonna be a comedian.
He'll make some bread being a comedian for sure.
He's funny. He's just like, and it's like he never like slows down. You met Jordan? You met Jordan? He's from Jacksonville.
Them Florida boys, boy.
He's like a JD except nonstop, kind of
all day.
Like you know how JD would like here and there like say something to the dude.
He's from Tyler Milwaukee's?
Huh?
He's from Tyler?
Tyler, everybody just laughs at Tyler
Because he was Tyler.
yes, but Jordan is Jordan's actually funny. Like Tyler was just Tyler. Like we all love Tyler, but Tyler was just, bro. He was just big face. Carson finally he found the real running lane behind you, huh?
Yeah, it's about time. So I went up to we've been running a lot of draws. Yeah, and 2 of them Carson should have scored and just did not make the right read at all. Mm-hmm. And I went up to him. We ran one during a walkthrough, and he made the wrong cut and would have gotten tackled. I looked at him. I said, "I'm about tired of us running these Stetson design plays for you." And he got pissed, but he gets a little mobile every now and then when he needs to. I'm taking responsibility for getting him stuck one play on Saturday. The play where Six got a hold of the back of my shoulder pad. Oh, Carson just got the ball out of time. He caught him like this. I was like, I went up and picked Carson up. I said, "I'm sorry."
Like some of the stuff, I didn't really watch because usually I do watch when y'all are out there, but I was trying to make sure like defense was straight because
they had a good offense,
bro. It's the stretch, it is the like I hate this shit so.
I know you remember that.
I hate it so much, bro. Because it's like
their offensive line is just elephants on parade.
Yes, and then like
their running backs just.
And as soon as you just get a step behind them, they're just gonna wall you off. Like, and it's like you can't be like it's just legal because it's not. But you can't really because it can go either way. So you can't really be leaning one way. If you lean this way, it's over with. You're gonna be double gapped.
There's a lot of things that teams do that I just never want to see again. The worst defense I've ever played in my life was Mississippi State last year.
Why was it so bad?
They just monkey rolled every play. Like it was just like there was no rhyme or reason to anything they were doing. Their defensive line was twisting like their nose is playing here and a 4 eyes running across, other 4 eyes coming back. I'm like, what are we doing? Linebackers filling, which this defense this week kind of does that. They have 632 different stunts and pressures combinations that they brought this year.
Pete Golding got them dialed.
I feel like it's like every play they're doing stuff, and they do a really good job of disguising it. So.
Yeah,
it's kind of a bitch play.
And let's say your most expensive. What's been your best purchase since you've been in the league?
I'll probably
say Dawg yet or nothing.
My car. I got a little GLE coupe. Yeah, 2024. I would say it's probably one of my favorite besides my crib. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but yeah.
Philly been treating you well.
Yeah.
You like cities?
Yeah. Man, real historic.
Did you go to any of the baseball games?
No, not yet.
I remember seeing JD and Fletcher there.
Yeah.
The Georgia fans were heartbroken seeing JD in a Phillies game. I was there in the Phillies box.
I mean, it's just his job. Can't really. I mean, he'll probably always be a Brave.
I heard y'all's fans are like diehard though.
What's that? Sound crazy.
Like you probably ain't been like a big win, but like, do they really like party when the wins come on?
Yeah, and they always got something to say too. We're walking into at halftime. We talking about get your shit together. I'm like, bro,
my bad.
Like,
no.
Like, damn, I'm like, trust me, I don't want to mess up. Like,
promise.
No, our fans be acting like we fans act like we're like trying to.
Like, no. If I could go out here and go 100% on everything, I would. Like, trust and believe, we do not want to mess up as football players.
Promise. Like, I did not tell you to put your.
Sorry about your spreads. I'm sorry about these little.
You got a good point. He said I didn't tell you to put your whole life savings on us.
Literally. I'm sorry about your parlay.
We beat Missouri, and I got people texting me like, "Bro, y'all couldn't at least beat them by 16." And I'm like, "What?"
I didn't tell you to press that parlay.
Exactly.
We will do that, bro.
Like, come on, bro. I'm out here literally. I'm trying to get to another natty. Forget your parlay.
Win's a win. I don't care if you make money or not.
Literally, like the night before we played Ohio State, Coach Scott just randomly said, "Guys, I don't care if we won by a point," and it comes down like we're really at the wire, and we literally won by 1. I'm just like, bro, it's literally that small of like
that game was
everything.
Like the margin of error is just
that game was wow. I think that'll be like my biggest memory in college. Like, is that game?
What game?
The Ohio State game.
Yeah.
Like that I played in.
Yeah.
Like that game was great. That was the national championship.
I heard that so much. Like that next week, bro. Y'all's national championship was basically against Ohio State.
But I don't know why. Besides playing against Oregon, I didn't like playing. No, it wasn't that I didn't like playing at the Falcon Stadium. It was that horn, bro. Every time they scored, bro, it's that horn, bro. Like I hate
that's a
hearing
good
it.
Yeah.
Bro,
For us, that's a terrible thing.
Hell no, bro. Yes.
terrible.
Because I'm talking about like probably one of our most scoring, like most the team scored on us besides the Oregon game. That 2021 SEC game against Bama, that LSU game, and the Ohio State game. That horn was going off, but bro, yeah.
Because I remember that horn, like, because when we would score, and then also we're over there making adjustments, and all of a sudden we hear a wow, we're like, oh shit, here we go.
No.
So we got a segment we call Trench Talk. Something that's been rough in your life or in the past couple of weeks, past couple of months. Anything that's just been bogging you down. If you got one, you can share it. We're gonna go around the couch here.
Yeah. Man.
Shit, I got one. Getting ready for that damn fastball. I hate it.
I
Bro.
love seeing Zelo. I don't love it, but I think it's funny seeing you come to our team periods after scout. Zelo's like,
I lost 9 pounds Tuesday practice. 9. I was 316, and then I was 305 after practice. 307. I lost 9 pounds. I looked at the scale. I was like, "It's right." I stepped off, stepped back on. I was like, "Okay, I'm about to go eat the biggest meal of my life right now, so I can weigh in right on Wednesday."
and you didn't, did you?
No, I was in my weight, so I wasn't too low. I was like 306, 307.
Mine is, I figured out I left my bottle of Creed in Atlanta. I'm so pissed.
If you don't know what Creed is, just look it up. Creed Cologne.
Yeah, so because we stayed at the Four Seasons, and like they would like come in there and like organize like all your stuff that you had out on your counter, and I guess like I just thought it was in my bag. It was. I went to like find it the other day and I couldn't, so I'm kind of upset about that.
I should say something about that. I had a bottle of John Paul I took on the flight on the one way going to Phoenix. On the way back, TSA didn't let me take it back. They took the whole bottle.
What is it? How big is it?
Like, I think it was like a 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
See, stuff like that.
I sitting there trying to bargain, and I'm like, bro, they let me bring it this way, so why can't I just, like, bro, like, yeah. They wasn't hearing it.
Them TSA agents don't be hearing a lot of stuff.
We're not hearing it. I was like, bro, it's a $150 bottle, bro. Like, you can't even. Sorry, bud.
Now to our other segment, it's literally the complete opposite. Fist pump feature, something good this week, past couple weeks that's going your way.
Yeah, we beat the Dallas Cowboys, one of our biggest rivals. My first experience of the game, and it was a great experience.
That's one thing I still haven't yet to figure out, the divisions,
NFC, AFC, still don't know. I still don't know. I still don't know.
It could be a team that's all the way out west, but they're in
AFC.
the something. So I'm like, how does that work?
I've barely figured out the SEC. Coach Soros came in thinking Ole Miss was in the East.
Nah.
We all went with it. I was like, hold on. I got on my phone. I was like, yeah, Coach, Ole Miss in the West.
They're not in the East Coast.
My fist pump. It shouldn't be hard to think of something good that happened. Oh, I haven't woken up earlier than 10 o'clock this week.
Lucky mother.
That's mine. Class is canceled. I don't have a class on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just sleep. And I sleep good.
You are blessed, sir.
We'd have to, what's it called? School players gotta wake up at 7 a.m. No, we gotta wake up at 7. We got 7 a.m. meetings, bro, with friends.
Skill players?
DBs.
Oh, you talking about when you was here?
Yes, bro. They still got it.
Yeah, I know.
6:45 with mess champs sometimes, too. This is what they was telling me. I was like, that's crazy.
Shoot, my fist pump probably be getting the sack last week. That was my.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't a full one, so it was a half. Thanks, J-Walk. Love you, J-Walk, but you gotta let me have one, man. My first one was 2021 against Bo Nix, and then that was just a little half. So, got to get back there a lot more, man.
I remember my first one. We celebrated together against Kentucky, Will Levis.
Yep.
That was Turk. That was my first one. That was back there with me.
It's so fun.
There's nothing worse than as a guard and we're kicking out, and like I see the cat coming, but our tackle doesn't. And there's nothing,
like you can't alert them fast enough. You're trying to worry about who's coming.
I'm just like you're sitting there trying to like tap them, trying to get them out.
Yeah.
Man,
There was one game, there's a cat coming, somebody didn't see it, and I like open pulled to go out there and like try to get something on them.
Like with like when the stuff like that happens, like as an offensive lineman, like where does your mind instantly go to? Is it like, oh, I gotta stay here, or bang, do I gotta go get that?
Just depends. If there's nobody else coming, then I can think, oh, I can go get that. And it all depends on like, is the tackle half a man? Like, is he expecting me to be inside? Majority of the playing offensive line is like just adapting.
Yeah.
Because there's so much different things the defense can do. But
I feel like Coach Searles gets y'all ready for a lot of that too. Like,
our scout team's done a really good job this year. A really good job because you got Percy coming down, who can play, Jordan who can play, JJ who can play. JJ's got a bag.
Yeah. Ja, if he'll ever get out of his own head. I love Ja.
I love Ja.
He's got to get out of his own head, bro.
Jolly. It's a big human. Who?
Jamal Jarrett.
Big human.
Big Jamaican brother. Blind draft. Bobby, take it away.
Yeah, so Kelee, we do this thing around here called the Real Talk Blind Draft. You rank these 5 things without knowing which one is coming next. So for this week, we got sandwiches. So you got to rank these 1 through 5, like I said, without knowing which one's coming next.
Right.
Number 1 is the meatball sub.
From where?
We go Tate.
4.
Is that Chris?
Yes.
Chris! What's up, Chris?
Hey, everybody.
How are you?
What's that?
Is that your brother? Oh, that's brother's wedding. Hey, brother.
Brother's wedding.
Hey.
Sit down for 1 second. Just come say hey.
Yo. There, buddy.
They're going to flip you on
That's
stage.
that's the brother's wedding.
So, Real Talk family, this is the guy who has the pleasure of taping me every day, Christopher Blaska.
The honor and the pleasure.
Yeah, my guy, man. He skipped the game against Michigan and go to his brother's wedding.
That was their fault.
Yeah, their fault.
Well, they're still married.
Okay, that's so.
I guess that's always a plus.
That's a plus.
You finally showed up.
I told you I was.
He's been telling me he's going to come by while we're recording since we've been doing this is the first time.
Yeah. Well, go Dawgs.
Good. Thank you for coming on.
All right, man.
You guys, see you tomorrow.
Enjoy your night, man.
see you later. Good to see you.
Bye, Chris. See you tomorrow.
Meatballs, so
That's it.
I'll probably go 4.
I said 4, yeah.
I'm going 3.
Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
5.
Wow.
2.
That's a shock.
Yeah, 2.
I hate Chick-fil-A.
2.
You was it, bro.
I've added too much.
You gotta add American cheese to it.
That's 5, no matter what you add on it. 5.
Whatever on it. Don't you hate Chick-fil-A sauce because you ate it way too much?
I hate Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, still's a banger.
What, Chick-fil-A sauce?
We'll get tired of it.
Yeah.
Won't get tired of it.
Yeah.
You're doing that just to piss people off. You're the type of person that does that just to make people mad.
In high school, when I went to school from 7th grade to my senior year, every sporting event's pregame meal was a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and I hate them now.
All right, so then get the tenders or the nuggets.
It still tastes the same. I'll eat their grilled chicken club, though, elite, and their fries. But their fried chicken sandwiches, or any of their fried chicken, I won't touch.
All right, grilled chicken.
They got the best fries in the game. I don't care.
Okay.
Either them or Wendy's.
Wendy's, really?
Wendy's.
McDonald's.
The sea salt.
Checkers.
Checkers are okay. Checkers are okay. But like a lot of places don't have checkers.
Where did I go eat the other day that had really good fried?
Trapeze.
About 5 Guys. 5 Guys?
Huh?
You know what that is?
5 Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expensive. It is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Five Guys is so expensive, man. It's ridiculous. Cost you $15 for a burger and fries.
Went to Gatlinburg one year, and that was probably the only good thing on the strip that I would want. I ate it like 3 days straight out of like a week we were there. I spent so.
Well, you broke the bank. I bet you broke the bank. Anyways, number 3, we got the Philly cheesesteak.
Never had one, so
2, 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 3. So I got 2. So I got 2, 3.
We got the same word.
1 at 5.
2, 3, and 5.
I got 1 at 5 left.
We got the chicken tender sub.
1.
Chicken tender sub. I don't know what this last one's gonna be, so I might just go that at 1.
I'm gonna be pissed if it's a pub sub.
What do you mean? Chicken tender sub is a pub sub.
Yeah, no.
Basically.
I'm trying to think of which one I'm thinking of. It's spicy something.
I'll tell you what, it's not a pub sub to this last one.
I just hope the last one isn't bad.
Ice cream sandwich.
Shit. Okay, I'll put that at 5.
It's okay. But like,
I'm okay with
like an actual ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, like you
Number
take
1.
cookies.
Yep. Okay, we're same page.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I'm fine with that.
But as long as Chick-fil-A's.
This is a perfect segue. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No,
Fight about it.
it's a bun.
It's a what?
No.
It's a what?
If anything, it's a taco.
It's a what?
Taco.
My thing on it is a hot dog is its own thing.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
It's not a
it's its own
sandwich.
thing,
It
but
it doesn't have to be necessarily in a category. It's its own thing. It's a hot dog. It's a hot dog in a bun.
Because you can eat a hot dog by itself. You eat a hot dog in a
a
bun.
hot dog is its own thing, right?
Yeah.
But if you were gonna try to say it's something, I'm gonna say it's a taco.
Okay.
I've never had that question. I've never had anybody ask me that question. So
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I've never.
It's all connected.
If you use bread, is it a sandwich? Have you done that?
So like the sliced bread.
Yeah, no, like regular bread that you would make a sandwich, but then just put a hot dog in the middle.
Did you
Is that considered
put
a
it
sandwich?
put it diagonal so you?
I think it's got to be at that point.
Because then if you think about
We've all had hot dogs, and somebody forgot the buns. There you go.
Yep.
listen, think about it. A sub sandwich, if you put meat in it, isn't it just a hot dog basically? Right?
Correct.
But listen, I'm on the side that a hot
I'm
dog
really
is not.
manipulating this question.
The hot dog is not the sandwich.
Yeah.
But like you were going for it.
I'm just saying, like, people make that argument of like,
I understand.
you put meat in between. Like, if you put it on a sub roll, it's just a big hot dog bun.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing though. Still.
Yeah, I understand.
It's not all the leftover parts of an animal into a.
That's a good point.
Cylinder.
You got a take on this?
I think a hot dog is a hot dog.
Perfect.
And if it would be anything, it would be a taco. A sandwich is 2 pieces of bread. Hot dog,
But a sub is not 2 pieces of bread.
but they cut it in half.
It doesn't have a hot dog in it though.
But it's still meat though.
It's a glizzy and 2 buns.
Okay.
Only a hot dog, and you can't call it anything else.
You're correct.
I started calling them shaboing boings.
What?
Putting that one out there.
So boing boings is crazy.
Illegal U-turn shaboing doing. It was like a big piece of sausage in a hot dog bun.
Like that is crazy, Bubby.
Yeah,
So
that's
boing.
that's nuts.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my friends on it, and they hate it.
Yeah, I don't blame.
I see why.
That needs.
Boy, boy's crazy.
Shaboing doing is nuts.
Shit, that might be the way to end right there. Because you can't find a better way.
Why's Chris?
Shout out to our
Why's Chris not them out? Is there something going on or something?
Say what?
There's something going on. Why's Chris?
Not that I know of. A lot of people really walking around, I feel like. Because, like, we always got people walking past, but I'm seeing people in camouflage and, like,
I seen it.
It's packed. I mean, there's got to be there's every single night. I mean, we record Thursday, so there's always a concert at the Georgia Theater.
Yeah.
So Thursday night, packed, bro. Every Thursday.
Y'all know who it is this week?
No idea.
I heard they got Lil Baby next week.
Huh? What?
Georgia Theater.
Love you guys.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, buddy. Thanks
Nice
for
to have
having
you
me
back in town.
You know it.